Imagine running your manufacturing business with unmatched efficiency, where every decision and process directly impacts your success. That's where CUSCEN ERP manufacturing comes from. So CUSCEN ERP simplifies your operation with three powerful modules. The master, and this module can help you design products and resources while managing changes through their life cycle, and it covers everything, including materials, routing, bills of materials, and work centers. Next, we have planning. Here you can plan products and components for both internal and external procurements. It's all about defining the production targets, resources, schedules, steps involved within the manufacturing process. Next, we also have execution. This module focuses on controlling your manufacturing operations and ensures that products are produced on time and meet specifications, such as scheduling, material management, and quality control, and it's all about optimizing performance. In the upcoming video, we'll explore each module in detail, showing how they empower you to manage your manufacturing processes very seamlessly, whether that's inventory management or production scheduling. CUSCEN ERP provides the tools you need to thrive. So within the master, you can see your relevant material data, which you need to extend before you can use in manufacturing. Below that, you have your BOM, bill of materials, which can be for structuring products to manage components and assemblies, determine the valid BOM version for the respective date, production version, and purpose. Below that, you have work center, is a specific location or station within the manufacturing environment where a set of related tasks or operations are performed, and you can assign production capacity based on factory calendar and resource availability. You also have your routing. So your routing can be used to plan the operations during manufacturing activities, as well as provide a basis for scheduling dates, capacity requirements for work centers, and material consumptions. And within that, you can do planning. So a demand is planning methodology used to forecast, plan for, manage, and demand for products and services. MRP is a system for calculating the materials and components needed to manufacture a product, and it consists of three primary steps: taking the inventory of materials and components on hand, identifying which additional ones are needed, then scheduling their production or purchase. And within scheduling, you have the process of determining when products will be manufactured to maximize efficiency while limiting stockouts and unbalanced inputs and outputs. And this procedure includes optimizing where, when, how, what materials will be used to manufacture your products. And production order is an order specifying what is to be sent into production regarding if it's in-house or outsourced production. This production order is created within an ordered managed system that dictates production process. You also have material staging. So within your material staging here, you can transfer items needed from different work centers and assembly locations. The materials are staged for productions within certain times and particular quantities and are designated for staging areas. You also have your production confirmation and your confirmation order, which is a record of confirmed logistical processes which result from the execution of the production within a certain period of time, as you can see on my screen. And below that, we have our quality check. So within the quality check, you can check the different quality of products, processes, and services during the early stages of product design and development. And it's important to have the correct quality tools and to implement the appropriate quality planning strategies. So you have your QC characteristics within the orders, and this can be used for details to describe inspection specifications for materials like length, width, viscosity, etc. You also have your quality control plans, and these can be used when you have to define sequences of inspection steps to be performed as per quality characteristics, sampling procedures to calculate sample size for inspection, inspection methods, etc. You also have your defect master, and this can be used to create a record of defects within certain locations, and it can give defect causes, actions, feedbacks during inspection, as well as process and what happened. And within the processes, Quality processes used to prepare, perform, and monitor quality inspectors. For example, in purchasing, production, or sales scenario, use QC order to perform a quality inspection. Once the inspection results have been recorded, the QC order is completed with the usage decision, the use result recording to enter, inspection results defect recording to record individual defect items, sample management for processing. So within your QC order, this refers to the specific quantity of goods that are subject to quality check. QC order are created in systems when goods are received or produced and are used to group similar items together for checking purposes. QC results is a process of capturing and documenting all the results of a quantity check in CUSCEN, and the QC results process includes collecting data on QC characteristic and QC results and documenting any finding and defects identified during the checking process. You also have your QC decisions, which refer to all the properties which construct the sales structure based on dimensions, which analyze unit analysis. You also have your QC defect, in the process of documenting and tracking any defects or nonconformities that are defined during the quality check. In CUSCEN, a defect is recorded as QC compliant and can be assigned priority. And you also have your QC compliant. So using QC compliant can record different types of problems that occurred due to poor quality of goods, and QC compliance can be created following internal and external problems, defect analysis, customer compliance, complaints against vendors, and so forth. One of the biggest advantages of using custom ERP for costing is that it helps you track and assign costs accurately. So this system automatically gathers data from different departments like procurement, production, and HR, making sure all costs, material, labor, and overhead are recorded in real time. This automation cuts down on errors that can happen with manual data entry and ensures that the costs are assigned to the right projects or procedures. It also helps getting these numbers right because it's critical in knowing the true production costs and making smart pricing decisions. So if you track costs in real time, it keeps an eye on costs so that when they happen, you can catch and fix any issues right away. As well as that you can compare actual versus budgeted costs to see how your actual costs compared to what your budget is and help you stay on track and make changes if needed. You can also get up-to-date reports showing where your money is going and how it affects your process. You can use custom ERP as well to make sure that resources like material and labor are used efficiently and effectively on cutting down waste. On top of that, you can use reduce overhead costs by automating processes and boosting your efficiency. Custom ERP allows to help lower costs like administrative expenses and production delays. On top of that, with clever view of what drives costs, you can make better decisions about pricing, processes, improvements, and just overall resources use. It also helps identify unprofitable products. So custom ERP helps you spot that products or services that aren't making you any money so that you can either improve them or just stop offering them as a whole. You can also develop accurate budgets based on past data and real-time insight. You can forecast future costs and use predictive tools to estimate the future costs based on current trends that help you plan for expenses and adjust your strategies as needed. You also have the ability to monitor performance on how well you're sticking to your budget in real time, allowing you to make adjustments in the early stages and stay on course to your budget. You can improve your financial reporting by generating complete financial reports and include detailed cost data, giving you a clear picture of your company's profitability. On top of that, with a full view of your financial data, you can make strategic planning and long-term decisions for pricing strategies and investing into new technologies. And in production methods, you can make orders where manufacturing starts after a customer places an order, and this allows manufacturing to offer a customized product to ensure that the final output meets exactly what the customer wants. And this approach is great for industries that need products that have variety of customization to meet customer demands and have different changes and whatnot. So how can custom ERP help to make an order? It can streamline the process. So custom ERP centralizes order processing and captures detailed customer specs to make sure that it flows smoothly through a design and an engineering production. It also allows you to customize your management by easily adjusting production workflows and meeting specific customer needs. And on top of that, you can have dynamic scheduling to optimize production, schedule based on current orders, resources, lead times, and ensure on-time delivery and efficiency when using these resources. On top of that, we can also do capacity planning. So you can assess production capacity to balance workloads and avoid overcommitting. And this is really important so that you can be on time with your customer delivery and provide your customer the best satisfaction that they can possibly get. On top of that, we have real-time monitoring. So you can track the status of each order in real time and spot and fix potential issues to keep production on track. You can also track inventory in real time and automate raw material ordering based on demand, ensuring that materials are available when needed without overstocking ever. On top of that, you can improve communication with suppliers to ensure timely delivery of your custom materials. And this includes making production orders and talking back and forth with different team members of different departments. On top of that, you have your ability to analyze profits. You can analyze the cost of each order based on its profitability, and you can make very informed decisions on pricing and just compare your overall data to make sure you're making the best decision. Also, you can make a stock and its strategy where products are made in advance based on the expected demand and stored until orders come in. Unlike make to order, production here is based on forecasts. So this approach works well for standardized products with predictable demand, especially if you already have a clientele and a client base who you predict to order from you repeatedly. This allows companies to quickly fulfill their orders with available stock that they already have in hand and they can send it out immediately. How can CUSCEN help to make stock? So it has forecasting tools that uses historical data, market analysis, sales trends to generate accurate demand forecasting, helping you plan productive and effectively. You can also integrate production planning to align with production scheduling with demand forecast and ensure that you're producing the right amount. You also have real-time adjustments, so you can adjust production plans quickly based on real-time data, also on demand changes and supply chain distribution. On top of that, we can do inventory tracking so you can get real-time visibility into the inventory levels across to ensure that the right products are available when needed. On top of that, we also have serial management so you can manage your serial and track to ensure that the products are rotated correctly, and it minimizes the risk of outdated stocks. On top of that, we have order processing so you can automate order processes from receiving to shipping and reduce airing and speed up fulfillment times. You can keep sales and customer service team informed with accurate inventory for better customer communication. And lastly, we have cost tracking. So you can monitor the production costs and inventory of carrying costs and overall operational expenses, including employee and time spent in real time to handle your spending and ensure that you're getting the maximum efficiency out of your money. Thank you for listening to my Q&A and demo today. This was Marco.